true freedom comes from us being able to maintain our center, stay in our center, experience the essence of us, that place of ease, that place of joy, be able to be in touch with that, whatever is going on in our life, whatever is going on in the outer realms, whatever other people are seemingly doing or not doing, whatever circumstances are occurring. To really experience our freedom is to be able to know the place within that is always still, essentially. And that also comes with freeing ourselves from judgment of others, freeing ourselves from criticism of others, because essentially that locks us in and that traps us, and it takes us away from the place of freedom. And our birthright is to be free. Our true state is freedom. Our true essence is limitlessness. We're limitless beings, and we are receiving from a limitless source. We are the creators and the created all at once. And in our society, there is so much attachment to the mind, so much attachment to the identification with the mind's thoughts. Basically, people think they are their thoughts, but we're not our thoughts. We're not our brain and our body. It's wonderful that we have this medium through which to experience our energy in our life through the body-mind. But the more we know the union of ourselves with all that is, the more then we can live an even more, well, a free life, a joyous life. And of course, that takes the commitment to be aware and essentially 24/7. But if you find you're not aware, you find you've been following your mind again and following the thought stream and following the loops and the dramas of the mind and the responses to situations, you can always bring yourself back to center, come back to center, take a big deep breath in, bring yourself back in. The body can only be here and now. So if we bring ourselves back with the breath into the experience of the body, then even though, as I said, we're not our body or our mind, but if we come back in to being present, then we're more able to be conscious of our mind stream, of the criticisms, the judgments, the damning of others. There's often that going on, and of course that prevents us from freedom and the circumstances too, by criticizing or projecting or blaming circumstances, which is very common. Again, as humans, people are too often identified with their dramas, identified with the things that are going on around them as happening to them. Therefore, that puts us into a victim state. Whereas when you go, right, I am responsible, I can have that experience of joy and ease all the time. And even if there's not good things going on around, the more you work to come back to presence and into your essence and are committed to noticing when there is a blame, a projection, a criticism of another or a circumstance or anything going on, if every time you bring it back into I am where I am, it's okay, and you are willing to notice the tension in the body that is held in the heart, the tummy, the head, wherever you hold the tension when you're upset, and you are willing to press pause on the thought stream, press pause on the criticism, the judgment that might be going on, the blame. When you are willing to do that, then everything starts to change. So essentially, it is about having a gap. There's the gap between the essence of you, the place that is at ease, where there is joy, and you can be in joy with everything. Now, that doesn't mean that there won't be the human experience. It's having the awareness of the awareness of who we truly are, because then we will have the human experiences and we will experience loss and disappointment and grief and all the challenges of the human journey. But when we're committed to connecting to who we truly are and being willing 24/7 to come back to presence, to our essence, then we will recognize that although there are life's challenges, they can't knock us away from that place. So we will cry, we will be joyous, we will, welcome a new baby in and be very sad when a person leaves their body. We're on a human journey, so it's not about not experiencing the human responses to things, but it is always doing that from a place of awareness and a place of the witnesser. So you are being able to watch, and there's some presence, some essence, some awareness. Now this takes practice. And it takes, as I said, a willingness to make a commitment to that, and to be kind also if you follow the thought stream or you find yourself critical, judgmental of somebody, to be kind to yourself and just bring yourself back. Because what we don't want is what I call stuff on stuff, that you've got your own stuff coming up and going on, and then you beat yourself up for it. So that doesn't work. So it is about just a gentle, kind commitment to know yourself.